All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because in today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about a couple high-yielding stocks. We're going to be talking about KLIP and we're going to be talking about TSLY. The reason being is I want to show you guys how I like to play these stocks. This is not necessarily maybe the best way or the most important way, but I think it is, in my opinion. I have to say it's not, or I don't think, just because, obviously, YouTube is a platform where we all share a bunch of opinions, a bunch of different strategies. I personally think this is the best way, but there's many other amazing ways out there. What this is I'm going to show you guys the importance of reinvesting your dividends into these two funds. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to show you guys on Fidelity using their compound interest calculator, their investment growth calculator. And also what I want to do in this video is I also want to show you the long-term kind of history of QYLD. QYLD is similar to TSLY and KLIP. It follows a similar cover call strategy, and I want to see how this has performed over time and certain buying periods so we can know how to better play KLIP and TSLY. So if that does sound good, please do subscribe. We are currently stuck at 3,380 subscribers. Hey, it's a good thing to be stuck at 3,000 subscribers. So if you guys don't mind, any new people, bring your family, bring your friends, get them excited for dividends, because that's what we're doing on this channel. So subscribe if you haven't already done so. But what I do want to say with this video is we're talking about the importance of reinvesting the dividends. And what I want to show you here is just taking, let's say, a $25,000 investment. I know $25,000 is a big upfront investment. That's not even what I currently have upfront and invested. Right now, you can see here the amount invested, $25,000 roughly, is in blue. The simple earnings also in blue, but the compound earnings in green is what we want to watch out for. Now you can see here, just even with a small measly 3% return with no annual contribution, we're making this return a little bigger here. With no annual contribution, we're taking a 15% return because I want to show you guys compounding over time. Look at the green marker. Every single year that you reinvest your dividends grow and grow and grow. And the thing is, your dividends could surpass your initial investment of the $25,000. And as your percent return increases over time, so does your compounding returns. Now, as you can see here, the compounding earnings section has completely overblown the total amount invested at the beginning. And that is just simply due to the returns being so high. Returns such as KLIP and TSLY. TSLY paying roughly a 60% dividend and KLIP paying roughly a 50% dividend. Now, this investment calculator only goes up to 50%. And I understand with the NAV erosion in TSLY and in KLIP, there is a little discrepancy between this, or a lot of discrepancy between this return, but I'm going to use their dividend yields because I want to show you this example. So you can see as we increase the rate of return, we get more compounding earnings. Now, at the same time, as we increase the time of growth, we also increase the compounding earnings. Now, why does this relate to KLIP and TSLY? The reason being is because obviously KLIP and TSLY, they have massive returns. So just showing you that over time, the higher the return, the bigger your compounding earnings are going to be. And that's why you want to reinvest your dividends. Now, with all that being said, if we could combine these both, I'm not sure how KLIP or TSLY is going to perform in the long term. Currently, they've only been out for about a year, so as you can see, the compounding really hasn't even gotten into effect, even with a 50% return. But one that has been around for a very long time is QYLD, and this is why I wanted to introduce it in this video. It's a Global X NASDAQ 100 cover call strategy ETF. They write cover calls on the NASDAQ 100, and obviously their cover calls are a lot less. Going to their dividend history, I want to show you here that their dividend percent is only about 11%. So clearly nowhere close to KLIP, nowhere close to any of the yield max funds that you see. But going to their history, they are unlike KLIP and TSLY because they've been around since 2014, almost 10 years. This is a cover call strategy ETF. So a similar strategy to the other two funds, KLIP and TSLY, and over a long period of time, you can see at the beginning of their inception, they went rather down very quickly in 2016. Now from 2016, if you were to buy and hold on, 2016 to 2017 was pretty much a full bull rally. We have not yet seen this in KLIP or TSLY. We are starting to kind of see a little bit of a slowdown in KLIP as we approach a kind of flatter period as the underlying asset KWEB appreciates. But here, as we've seen in QYLD, there's obviously downtrends in covered call investing with covered call ETFs, but there could also be periods of gain. And these periods of gain is what we want to watch out for if we're investing in KLIP and TSLY. Now, when were the best times to buy QYLD? You could see here after the price dropped very sharply, it was followed by a quick recovery. Now, looking at the whole price point of QYLD, the price history, you can see it dropped pretty sharply, kind of increased at the same rate, but here in 2018, dropped sharply, increased slowly, dropped sharply, increased pretty rapidly, dropped sharply, and increased. So as you can see, as there were sharp drops in the covered call ETF QYLD, it was followed by rapid periods of returns. Now these returns obviously didn't go back to previous levels because they were distributing dividends over time, which does erode the share price, and now that's why it's down to $17 and current. It kind of started at about $25, but the same thing goes for KLIP and TSLY, because although their NAV will erode over time, the longer these funds can hold out and the greater the price chart history they have, the longer they hold out, the more dividends and the better return they will return for investors. So this was just a little video. I wanted to show you how a covered call ETF holds up over time, how it does have periods of these pretty rapid drops, but they could be potentially followed by some rallies. So I want you guys to watch out for that in TSLY or KLIP if you are investing. I also just wanted to show you guys the returns and how important it is to reinvest your dividends, even with small additional contributions. That's cool too. But the main thing is to reinvest your dividends. I know a lot of people like to take their dividends from KLIP or TSLY and live off of them. That is cool, but the underlying asset erodes in NAV erosion. So if you're able to reinvest even 25% of your investment, I would say go for it, if obviously you do want to hold TSLY and KLIP for the long term. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give it a like and or subscribe if you guys did find some value out of this video. Share it with a friend, so we can bump up our little subscriber marker here. I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys learned something new, and I will see you guys in the next one.